here to pick up my aerator.
Right. Because some guy came in today and he's like, "Oh, you sold it? Oh, I would have paid $7 for it." I'm like, "Sorry, bud."
I mean, last year I asked Jerry and he said 9 for it, and I thought it was, you know, reasonable still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't afford it then, but I can afford it now, and I'm like, I want one. Alright guys, so my battery died when I was at Horizon Distributors picking up this bad boy. So yeah, we got the Exmark 24-inch right on aerator. Now the 24-inch is the tines. This little bit, you know, sticks out a little bit more, so it's probably maybe 32 inches wide. $5,800, $6,200 with tax. Not a bad deal at all. Ended up also picking up this from my mechanic. They do rentals and repairs and maintenance and all that stuff, but they were selling this one. Actually, it's a snowblower, if you couldn't tell. 2-stage, $175 for this. So I got this one because the single stage 821 RC that I have, Toro, works real well. I love it. But I got this one in case we get like massive snowstorms, you know, like 10, 12, 14 inches, especially in March and April and even May, because the snow then is really heavy. So I got this in case I need to use it for storms like that. So I don't anticipating using this much, but for $175, why not, you know? But yeah, this is my garage right now. I need more room. I do have a 48-inch Encore walk-behind belt-driven mower. That's right there. It's kind of hard to see. This I'm actually gonna want to sell. It's a great mower, really solid. All the welds and the deck is really nice. Starts within a couple poles. Like I said, 48 inches. If you're in the Denver area, I'm looking for about $2,000. I think. I have no idea what something like that's worth. But yeah, $2,000 for that mower. I don't think it's a bad deal. Tires are real good on it. I might do a video on that actually when, because I'm going to be taking it someplace to get a tune-up and all that stuff. So I might do a video on it and, you know, start it up and, you know, kind of go over it. All this stuff in here. Yeah, that's what I'm up to this Monday afternoon. You know, it's just it's a huge blessing to, you know, be in this business and this industry. And, you know, yeah, where I started out where could take, you know, some guys 2, 3, 4, 5 years to get to. But, you know, I just stuck with it. My first year, I was like all by myself. And it was definitely hard at times, but, you know, I hate aerating. It's good money. Let me say that. It's great money. But aerating, like, it sucks, you know, when you're doing like a walk behind, it just beats your body up so much more than lawn mowing ever will. You know, so my second year, I, you know, was looking into a ride-on aerator. At the time, they were like $9,000. I'm like, oh, I can't afford that right now. I have a lot of people to thank, obviously. You know, my customers are number one. They've helped make all this possible, you know, just allowing me to continually service their lawn, you know, whether that's mowing, fall cleanups, aerating, fertilizer, overseeding. They've definitely contributed to the success of Lawn Care Ninja since I started. But also, you know, just seeing everyone on Instagram and YouTube, a lot of this stuff, like, I would have not imagined that it was, you know, like a ride-on aerator. I would have not known anything about it had I not seen a video. Brian's Lawn Maintenance, you know, they bought one, and I was like, holy crap, you know, just not knowing stuff like this really existed. Even Equip Expo, I wanted to go, you know, my first year, but they canceled it because of COVID. Ended up going last year. I'm going this year. But, you know, stuff like that, I had no idea that it existed. I have everyone who watches these videos. everyone on Instagram. You know, I have all of you guys to thank too, you know, because I've just learned so much from everyone. I know, you know, probably some of the bigger channels don't watch my channel, which is fine. But, you know, the fact that they've, you know, gone out of their way and, you know, put that content out and, you know, help me with pricing, you know, getting my schedule and all that stuff, you know, route density, a CRM, I use Yardbook. So it's just real nice, you know, to be able to be where I'm at right now. And, you know, 2023 is going to be even bigger year for me. So I'm excited for it. We have 2 more weeks left of scheduled mowing. Next week with Equip Expo, obviously I'm going to be out of town. So Jordan's actually going to be taking over the route for me. So yeah, after that, not a lot of the leaves have fallen here in Denver. We haven't had a freeze yet. So I think that might be why. You know, some of the trees are starting to turn. This one, I think that's a purple ash. I don't know if you can see that, but that's my favorite kind of tree in the fall in Colorado is a purple ash, because you got the yellow, the green, the purple. After I get back, you know, there might be a couple mowings here and there to do, and then, you know, it's just going to be waiting for the leaves to fall. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but my neighbors, they went to Texas and they have a flag. I actually have an Oklahoma flag. But we ended up making a bet last week, because Oklahoma and Texas played this past Saturday. Ended up making a bet that if Oklahoma wins, they would buy an Oklahoma flag and put it up for the rest of October. And if Texas won, I would buy a Texas flag and put it up for the rest of October. So Texas won and ended up buying a flag and putting it up. I did do it horns down, and I got the cheapest one I could find. So yeah, I don't know if they've seen the flag yet, but it's all good fun, you know. You know, going back to aerating and just, you know, wanting to like thank people, you know, Brian's Lawn Maintenance has been huge for my business. Just being able to, you know, constantly watching his videos, doing the Launchpreneur Academy. I bought that whole ball of wax and everything. But he's been a big motivator for me to get my pricing up. And, you know, that's what you guys got to do. If your pricing isn't where it needs to be, you know, get your prices up, especially for aerating. Aerating is, you know, I always thought aerating was a waste of time, a waste of resources, mostly because at the time, you know, I was thinking $35-40 for aerating. You know, like huge properties, massive properties, you know, maybe it might be like $50. You know, just watching him and hearing him and his pricing, I finally got mine up to $60 minimum, $30 per 1,000. I haven't really had any pushback with that. I think people kind of understand, you know, the like why it kind of costs what it does. You know, if you're thinking you have to, if they were to have to do it themselves, that's just so much time. It's almost like, you know, a full half day that they're, you know, going to have to do something like that on their own. You know, go rent an aerator, have a trailer or a way to pick it up and, you know, do it themselves and then take it back. You know, so I think a lot of people, you know, kind of understand, you know, the price. They might not like it, which, you know, I can understand. But I think they understand why it does cost what it does, especially with, you know, aerators like this. Like I said, a 24-inch right-on aerator, like that's still over 12 grand. Like, you know, you're not going to be able to buy stuff like this if, you know, you're charging, you know, real low prices for like aerating and stuff. So yeah, if you think aerating sucks, get your prices up. I guarantee it, if it's not going to suck as bad if your prices are where they need to be, and when you finally do get paid, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, that was worth it. That was worth the long days, the pain in your body, the sore muscles, all that stuff. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Also, leave a comment down below on what you think of the ride-on aerators. You know, so I do have the ride-on aerator. I also do have my walk-behind still. But 95% of my yards, I could probably use the ride-on aerator. And also, if you guys are going to Equip Expo, reach out to me on Instagram. You know, I'd love to meet up with some of you if you guys are watching this and you guys are going. You know, maybe even do a lawn care accelerator podcast with you guys. I have a couple people lined up already. A huge one, special guest with Lawn Care Accelerator at Equip Expo. Ended up buying a laptop, so I'm going to be able to, you know, do the video and hopefully edit the videos and actually get this content out to you guys a lot sooner instead of, you know, doing all that stuff, recording and then coming home and then having to, you know, sit down and edit and then slowly put that stuff out. So that's my plan at least. But yeah, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.